Hi, sir. Now my voice is clear?
Yes, clear, 100%.
Thank you. So what would you like?
How are you doing, James?
I'm fine. Everything's fine here in China. How are you?
You've been in USA before, right?
Yeah, just 1 year. Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
LA. Kobe
How
Bryant.
is the Golden Coast? How is the Golden Coast there?
Sorry?
California, how is it? Yeah, the Golden Coast, California, it's called Golden Coast.
California is, the sky is crystal blue and the air is great. Fresh air and more opportunity. But I'm going, I did not go out a lot, just less than 1 year. I think it's 10 months. It's exchange students program.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
I've been in San Diego for 6 years.
San Diego.
When I was kid. Yeah, when I was kid.
I can't hear you right now.
I said I was in San Diego 6 years when I was kid.
Oh, good to hear that. I was Kobe Bryant's fan, the Lakers. So that was one of the biggest impression in my mind.
Yes, yes, of course. And you got the American style, by the way.
Sorry? The American?
Your style is like American now.
A little bit silent.
A little bit.
I didn't know many people there.
Yes, yes, of course, of course. Okay, okay, back to the business, James. We are a trading company here in Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
Trying to get, a business with our friend in China.
Okay.
China now is #1 in the market, and there is a lot of opportunity. We shouldn't miss it, We shouldn't miss it. Jack Ma Yan, do you know him? Jack Ma Yan, Alibaba owner.
I know the owner of Alibaba.
Yeah, he didn't miss the opportunity. Yeah, he didn't miss the opportunity. Now he's a billionaire. So we shouldn't, James. Yes, we need to work as he worked previously.
Yeah.
Now the issues for the market, for the Chinese market, I'm not sure what is your business exactly.
Sourcing agents. We provide a one-stop sourcing service for customers who want to import products from China. So our one-stop sourcing service includes airport pickup, which now is impossible because of the virus. And the second, the market guide will take you to the EU market to meet all those suppliers. Over 75,000 suppliers in EU markets, District 1 to District 5. After you confirm everything with supplier, we will help you check the orders and collect the cargo, quality control, and container loading and ship to you. And we also provide necessary documents like bill of lading, packing list, invoice, etc., so you can clear customs by yourself.
From where your customer? Is it from the Arab countries, Europe? From where exactly?
Mostly North America and Southeast Asia. We also have some customer from Germany, UK, Sweden, even Switzerland we have. And Africa, only one customer from Nigeria. And the Middle East, we have one customer from the UAE. But because of the virus, he already stopped ordering the products. So that's the basic situation. Hello? So that's the basic.
I hear you.
That's the basic situation about our customers in the world.
And your business model is just getting the percentage of what the items cost, or what?
Commission. Yes.
How many percentage?
From 1% to 5%, vary depending on the total amount of the value of products that you import from China. For example, if you import like products value at $10,000 US, we will charge you $500 US. This is called a commission. So what's this commission for? This commission, it means we will help you finalize everything in China and ship to you. So Many customers need a local agent to handle many different products from different Chinese suppliers. So that's what we do.
Okay, James, just to draw your attention that you're missing like 95% from the market. I'll tell you how.
Okay.
You know the value of spending money in Arab country, how much per year bring the material from China market? Do you have any idea how much the money spent in Chinese market?
Not
from
exactly.
Just only the GCC, Gulf Arab country, just Kuwait, UAE, Oman, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia.
I'm not familiar with the Middle East. Unfortunately, I really want to have customers from there. I hope you will be the one. And before that, we do not have much. We don't have so many connections with customers in the Middle East. Although we like this Middle East market.
Of course, yes. And I'll tell you why you didn't involve in this market. Do you know why? Because this market is managed by the Arab people who live in China. Do you know that?
I know this.
Yeah, yes. So if we start a business together, of course, we will not, follow the current operation model. Getting just the item, request an item, send it, take your commission. This is not a business. This is not a business at all. We are seeking a huge business. We want to contact the Chinese businessman who has the manufacturing items in China. We want them to send the item here in Saudi Arabia and assembling and gather. We will gather it here in Saudi Arabia. We will hit the market.
Understood. Actually, our business model is like based on the current customers. We have to do that. It doesn't mean we don't want to improve. We want to improve to many different ways to high level. So also we need a customer's guidance sometimes.
Okay. So in this matter, how could you help? What is your suggestion? What is your proposal to start the business?
So, okay, first, from our side, the one thing we know for sure is you want import products from China, but based on which price. Everyone has target price. Some customer want, doesn't matter, those are products from distributors or traders, but some big customers like you probably will notice that you want products from direct manufacturer because they can control the delivery time, they can control the price. Other than that, we'd like you to tell us what exactly you want us to do. We will do accordingly.
Okay, I'll tell you. Now,
okay. Thank you.
Actually, we don't need 100% ready product. We need just, a raw material from the China.
Okay.
And when we receive the material here, we're gonna, gather them and package them as a final product here in Saudi Arabia. In this way, we can say that Saudi Arabia is partly participating in manufacturing the product. In this way, the cost gets high than you imagine. If the product is costing from Chinese door to door in Saudi Arabia $500, if we follow the method that just I proposed, the cost will go, beyond $2,000. There is a lot of profit, more profits.
Yeah, that's a big difference.
Yes, and this is really a business. It has not started yet in Saudi Arabia. If we hit the market right now, we're gonna be #1 in the GCC country.
You're looking at a big picture.
Yes. So, for example, you don't need to send the air condition that is ready to be worked, 100% packages. Send the raw material here in Saudi Arabia, assembling the parts of the project here, gather them and put it in the package, say it's partly stamped, partly manufactured in Saudi Arabia. We're gonna get two benefits. One, all the customer need this product because it's Saudi, not a Chinese.
All right.
The second, the price goes like 400% more than the price bringing from the China. So we're gonna get two benefits. How is the idea, do you think? And how could you help in this?
This is not the first time we heard about this. Many customers want to import the raw material from China to their country. Actually, all they wanted to do is to maintain the quality and reduce the costs. Seems like it's very simple, but it is difficult. When you talk to me again about this, I know what you're looking at. So if you want to buy raw material, what kind of raw material? So we will try our best to find this raw material at your target price, so you can make profit.
I'm looking for the home items, all the home items, refrigerators, air conditions, ovens, all the stuff, TV, electronic things, every computer, printer, scanners, everything that can be used in office or home.
Home office supplies, kind of like that.
Sorry?
You want the home office supplies like that.
Home and office material items.
So you have a list for what raw material for home and office?
Yes.
Okay.
I can give you a presentation and the list of items.
Okay, here's what we do. When you send the list to us, we will spend a little more time to confirm every different type of suppliers. Let them quote us, and we will do a quotation list for your reference, for your review. So you can give us some guidance or advice that would be very helpful to us to achieve that. To be honest, we never did this before. Our products, our customers always import finished products from China. But the Chinese labor is not as cheap as before. So many customers also like you, with a big picture, far seat, they want to import just the cheapest thing from China and assemble it, produce in their country, because like maybe in your country, the labor cost will be way cheaper than Chinese, I imagine, probably. So that's the idea you are thinking of. So we totally understand what you are up to.
Okay, James, let me tell you 3 hints.
Okay.
In this business. First, when you negotiate this business model with this Chinese businessman, you're gonna convey them that the total cost of the project before selling will be cutting off, because you are not manufacturing the item from A to Z. You are manufacturing the item from A to the middle point only. The rest of it, yes, will be here in Saudi Arabia. Got it?
Got it.
Okay. So we are saving money for them. Second, if they manufacturing the item from A to Z, let's just put a number. Let's say this project will be sold by $500. Now they get more profits, because we will sell the project here in Saudi Arabia by higher than this number. So they get more than 500.
Yes.
So we are saving a cost from the production line and maximizing the profit from the other side.
Excellent idea.
Yes. the third thing is how much the volume of their selling, rates, how much per year, how much the manufacturing are assuming to buy. 100, 1,000, 10,000. We will maximize because they will be requested by the customer here. So the production line will be work at the maximum level.
Understood. So let me simplify this. Please.
No, from my side, I finished.
Okay. Just to understand better, let me simplify from first 3 hands. First of one, from A to the middle. No need A to the Z, because A to the Z is always more expensive in your mind. Okay. Second, when we find the proper supply at the best price on the material, like you said, we will send to Saudi and you will assemble it. Then you will sell a higher price than buying directly from China, the finished products.
Let me interrupt you at this point, please. Okay. I'm gonna start from the middle point to the Z.
I know. I know.
And then I'm gonna market the product.
Yes.
And at this level, we're gonna have a huge volume of requests because this is a Saudi product, partly a Saudi product.
Made in Saudi.
Yes.
Yeah. So A to the middle, I finish. The middle to the Z, you finish. In this way, you can maximize the profit because reason one, it's Saudi product. Second, the cost will be cheap. Lastly, the net profit will be higher than expected. So that's your goal. So that's your image.
Yes. Okay. Right. Now there is a fourth point. The Chinese market, when they sell their product in Saudi Arabia, nobody looking after the item after selling. No service after selling, no maintenance.
After sale service. After
service. There is no after service. So we will handle it here. The 5 point, which is most important things. Why? This is a question directly to you, James. Why you want to buy all the electronic things from Apple Store? Why you didn't take your iPhone from Apple, your laptop from Samsung, your headphone from the other company? Why you are not working in that matter, that mechanism?
Globalization.
Huh?
Industry globalization. So
exactly, this is what we're gonna do here. All the home and office project will be manufactured under one name. So if you take air condition and work properly, you're gonna seek to have a GP from this company because already you know my product.
Yeah.
So if we have Yampai, a Chinese who has a manufacturing for air conditions, he's gonna get a profit from Jack Chan, who project the TP.
I understand. You mean every country
we're gonna put all the businessmen in Chinese in one pool.
I understand. Every country is good at making something. So let the country, like China, let China make the things that they are good at. Let other countries finish this procedure. Let this country finish this procedure. So we will assemble it together. So the quality will be higher and the price will be less.
I know it's not an easy job for you, but I believe in you because I know how the smart people is working, how to get, some people want to work hardly to get money. For them, they prefer this method rather than sitting and get the money. I know some people are trying to hit the hardest way. They enjoy it. They enjoy it. part of the game. It's a game. You are playing video games, right? Fortnite, the other thing.
All we care about the chips, the bargain chips. Do we have enough chips? When you're in a casino, you always care about the chips.
So you play blackjack, roulette, what is it?
Texas Hold'em.
Oh, okay. So we are in the same, we are in the same, corner. We trying to hit the hardest way, not the easy way.
Yeah, I'm not scared of difficulty. I like surprise. I like challenge. So most important thing is, sir, we also learn a lot from our customers, because we're not perfect. We're growing by customers. So if we today, like I met you, I can learn a lot of things. If I did not meet you, I will never know these things. Oh, I know, but not to do research deeply.
Okay. Now let me back to the business itself. Now, James, how many employers do you have in your company?
We have 3, including me, only 4.
4?
Yeah, 4. We're not a big company.
Okay.
I started 2019, and then the virus, so it's kind of affected me a lot.
Yeah, the COVID-19, impact all the market around the world. It's not, it wasn't an easy situation.
Especially to the small business. I had 7.
I agree.
I had 7 staffs. Then I fired 3. Only left fired 4. Only left 3. So there, that's the Mr. Jamia contacted me. When I create a group and let my staff follow up, give all the prices. I'm also in a group to chat if necessary. Like customer, if you want to talk to me, I will respond on time also.
Okay, James, do you have in your mind now the working plan, or should I give you, steps to start making a plan? Shall we, help each other to make a plan, how to start?
Plan is necessary.
Okay, now we need a presentation.
Okay.
Make the plan as one, introducing the company here in Saudi Arabia, and putting the vision, the mission, the goals of the company, and then the idea, the concept, new concepts of how we improve this business, the business, what they call it, business
model.
Things. Yeah, I don't know things. I mean, we are not hitting, the auto cars or technology things. We are hitting the home and office items only. Okay, and then how we can contribute effectively together with the Chinese businessmen to grow this business and share the profit together.
Sure, mutual benefit.
Now there is, for me, if somebody now says stop the business and take $100 million, but stop your business, I will not stop it. I will go for it, even if I stayed for 50 years and I get 1 million. I'll be proud of myself. So we need this kind of people with us. We need to hit this business.
That's the spirit.
Yes.
We need that.
So we need a presentation from your side and your team, and we're gonna have a meeting once you've done that. When you finish, we're gonna see the presentation. We're gonna make it better to be understood, and then once the presentation is done, everything, we will hear from you and your team how you're gonna present it.
All right.
Once you've done that, you're gonna hit the market.
Understood.
You're gonna select the manufacturing and take appointment with them. Go within 15 minutes, 10 minutes, do the presentation, hear from them. whether they are in or out.
Then we definitely need a plan.
Yeah, and then once we collect the people who's admired and want to work with us, immediately we're gonna start the business. Now, let's go back because I was young. I know the money is matter.
Yes.
Okay. Now let's finish the first step, the presentation, which is not, you know, costing you money because you are sitting with your team. Just think with the Starbucks coffee, you know.
Sure.
One cigarette maybe, you know, to make the presentation, you know, fantastic presentations. And then we're gonna sit together to make a deal and hit the business. Now my deal is whether you want to fix the price to go your pockets immediately, or you want to share in this business, or you want a commission and each businessman that we sign the agreement.
Yes, sorry.
No problem. Now for you, the money is matter. Now we'll discuss later on how we will work with you. I assume that you are with us now.
Yes.
You know, you are not in the middle. You are not a separate office. You should be with us. If the business is running, you're gonna share on it. You're gonna share within the sign agreement. Business will let you. Yeah, this will let you sit in your apartment. The money is coming to you, like Jack, the Alibaba businessman.
So it is very clear, and we will think of a great plan and then present it to you for your approval. Then we keep discussing. Okay.
Okay. Agree 100%.
Okay. If any question, I will ask in the group. But I will think a plan after we finish this video. Then we're done, and I will start thinking about a plan. Then I will say anything. If I have anything, I will message in the group, or we can do video again. So first is presentation, like you said. We know exactly what we're doing and what are we going to do.
Yes.
Then
and to convey the people also. The people are smart and we are honest. The business will present it as it is. No cheating. We'll say there is a risk, and the risk will be carried by me. And everything will be clear on the table.
Excellent. Can't wait for that.
Okay, James, I'm so happy to meet you and discuss this business with you. You are smart, and I assume that we're gonna make a business with you soon.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate your time, and I really appreciate your guidance. Not only about the money, we can learn a lot more doing business with you. I strongly believe that. So we will keep in touch, definitely, and hope we can start doing business soon.
Good. Thank you very much for your time. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Have a nice day.
You too. Bye-bye.